We are so excited to be talking to you today about the Activz Trifecta. What is it? Why is it important? Why should you take it? How should you take it? All of the questions that we all seem to come across. So the Activz Trifecta are 3 products that we call them the trifecta because of the power that they have when they work together inside the body. They're so powerful that we expect them to fully disrupt the medical community as word gets out. People are going to be able to take more control of their own health and maybe not even need the medical as much. Yes, it's an arsenal piece in our lineup of things that we can have, but we need Eastern and Western medicine coming together along with our common sense and our knowledge so that we can take the best care of our health. So the first product we're going to talk to you about today is called Link. Link is a butyric acid product. Butyric acid is a short chain fatty acid. It's one of 3 found in our bodies. This one is our cellular fuel. It's what our cells eat. It's what they need to thrive. It feeds the endothelial cells and the epithelial cells. Link is actually a combination of this amazing butyric acid as well as prebiotics and probiotics. Link is balanced in such a beautiful way that it literally starts your body creating more butyric acid as well as putting that balance into the body that then is able to feed the digestive system, feed your brain, and really help your body create the balance that it needs to be healthy from the foundational levels that start in your gut of your health. Butyric acid is known for its smell and its taste. It's very difficult to find it on the market in its pure form. We have it in its pure form because of a patent pending process that wraps it so that you don't smell it, you don't taste it. It allows it to get through the stomach lining into the digestive tract for max absorption and without any distasteful side effect. You can actually give this to a really young child if they're having trouble with their digestion or they're showing some signs of spectrum, different things. Because it's in a capsule form and if they can't swallow, you can break it open. Just don't put it in anything hot because that'll break down that protective coating and the smell will come through. This product is known for clearing brain fog, which we all, I think, would benefit from. It stimulates the creation of new neurons in our brain, increases synaptic connections, stimulates the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which BDNF is like miracle grow for your brain. So if you've got anybody in your life that is struggling with anything on their brain level, it's going to help their brain to be able to function better and bring their quality of life up. It also increases the production of our hormones such as dopamine and serotonin, and who doesn't want that shot of happy going on in their life? And it strengthens our gut lining. It helps create that healthy microbiome. 7 out of 10 of us are walking around with some form of holes in our gut. That's going to help close those up, which is going to have a massive impact on our immune system, on things like allergies, things that are creeping into our bloodstream. We all are exposed to different toxins throughout the day. We're all eating things that our body doesn't recognize as food, like preservatives and chemicals and things that are coming in our foods that are already pre-prepared. If we're eating those kind of things, they are getting into our bodies if we don't have a healthy gut lining, and they're wreaking havoc. So we want to strengthen our bodies and strengthen that gut lining. It's going to have an impact on all aspects of our health. It's also going to help build the cellular structure of our major organs. So if you have long-lasting effect from viruses or such that have taken tolls on your organs, or you have breakdown from different diseases that are causing problems in the digestive tract, kidneys, liver, things that have started to take a toll because of disease states, rebuilding those cellular structures is going to be absolutely powerful for your body. It also creates more mitochondria. So if you remember back to your science class, mitochondria is the powerhouse of every cell, and having more of them is going to create a natural energy inside your body. It's going to give your body that boost to be able to get through the day healthy, safe, and feeling its best. So we absolutely love Link. It also has an impact on skin. So if you're talking to young people in your life and they're dealing with that pesky acne, start healing it from the gut and watch the magic that happens. You'll think you're helping them from a health standpoint. They'll think you've given them the magic bullet for their skin, so they will thank you later. Optimend is something that we all need as well. We all have inflammation in our body. And inflammation is one of the leading causes of disease. Optimin lowers that inflammation and pain without any harmful side effects. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry, this pain industry. People are trying everything that they can to get on top of it. It's very debilitating when you've got pain in your life. Optimin is a safe way to do it without any of those harmful side effects. It's not addictive. It's very, very safe, comes from natural plants. So you can't overdose on it. And you literally have control, again, of being able to lower that pain safely and naturally. Now, it's not going to address every single kind of pain. There are some kinds of pain that are coming from things that are not inflammation related, but about 80 to 90% of the pain out there is. So if you can lower the inflammation, it's going to have an effect. This comes from the turmeric plant. If you know about turmeric, a lot of people are taking turmeric and curcumin, which also comes from the same plant, for pain. The problem is they're both really large molecules and they're hard for the body to absorb. So a lot of it is just creating really expensive pass-through. And it's not doing the body the good that it needs to do. So our scientists have figured out how to break it down to about a 4-molecule piece of the curcumin called tetrahydrocurcumin, and it's super potent. And it's the most important part of the turmeric plant, but because it's so small, they can wrap it in that same wrap and get it safely into the intestines for absorption. And it's a power pack of instant relief. People are sometimes feeling it in 30, 45 minutes or the next day. They're waking up the next day feeling better than they have in maybe decades. So give it a shot, whatever your pain is from, whether you worked out too hard at the gym today and you're young, you're active and you don't feel like you have a lot of pain, but you worked out really hard and you want to take this, it's going to speed your recovery. If you're older and you've got that breakdown and you're starting to feel it in your joints and you don't feel like you're as limber as you used to be, this is going to make a huge difference. This is designed to help lower inflammation that's both acute, which is the stuff we feel from an injury or from going to the gym, something that was just a current and it's a pain that we're feeling. It'll help take care of that inflammation. It also helps take care of the chronic inflammation that's on the inside that can lead to things like stroke and heart attack that we don't even feel. We don't even know it's there. A lot of times it's left behind from stress, which we've all undergone. It's left behind from viruses. If you've ever had a virus in your life, it's left behind inflammation in your body. There's about 5 or 6 causes. I'm not going to go through them all today, but we all have it. And this is going to help to undo that inflammation so that we don't have the damage that can come from it or the life-threatening issues that can come from it. Genomics is the third of our trifecta. This is an absolutely incredible science that's basically an all-in-one package, but we don't want you just taking this one because the other two are so powerful too. But this is the strongest NRF2 activator on the planet. NRF2 is a protein in your body that is a master signaler. It goes in and helps your genes know how to express themselves. So things that have gotten out of whack after we turn about the age of 20, this protein starts to go dormant. So it's like there's nobody out on the tarmac guiding the planes, right? The planes are just going willy-nilly and wherever they want, because there's nobody guiding them. That's what's happening inside of our bodies. So some people end up getting really diseased in their 20s. Other people make it to the 40s or their 60s, but we're all on a ticking clock of how long it's going to take before our bad oxidative stress and cellular damage takes over the good cells and we start to succumb to disease. So it's going to signal the survival genes to turn back on. It's going to increase things that have gone too low in production as we've gotten older, enzymes and genes that have turned off and are not doing their job are going to get turned back on. One of the most major ones is called superoxide dismutase, SOD. It is the master antioxidant. It kills free radicals 1 million per second. If you take the most strong antioxidant berry and eat it, it's working on a 1-to-1 basis. You can't eat enough superfoods to be able to combat the damage of the free radicals inside your body. You create free radicals every time you expend energy. So just by talking to you today, I'm creating free radicals. If you woke up and had breakfast this morning and ate, you had free radical damage that was created. If you walked around, you were creating free radicals. If you went to the gym, holy moly, yeah, it's great for your muscles, but you created a lot of energy burn, and a lot of that byproduct is free radical damage. So how do you stay on top of it? You turn back on superoxide dismutase and let it kill a million every second, and keep that active in your body so that you can stay on top of it. Oxidative stress left untreated causes disease. It's just a fact of life. The more oxidative stress a person has, the more disease state they're going to be in. So turning things back on and finding that balance inside your body is going to be able to increase the quality of life, because it's going to lower the disease state of a person. So why should you take them? Well, maybe because you ate or you breathe or you exercise. Maybe once you had a virus, maybe you have a disease already, or maybe your parents or grandparents have a condition that you really don't want to have. And you're looking at the path that's gone before you and you're saying, well, I don't want to do that. I want to change my genetic makeup. I want to be able, we're not changing your DNA. We're just signaling the genes to work properly and get you feeling more like you did when you were younger. Maybe you want more energy, or maybe you just don't want to keep hurting as much as you've been hurting. Maybe you want your flexibility to improve. Maybe you want to just live healthy as long as you can. And maybe you just want to keep feeling good and be able to maintain it so that you're staying on top of that oxidative stress. You're staying on top of the inflammation. You're feeding your cells properly so that 10 years from now, you still feel great and you don't have to be slowly breaking down like the friends around you. What's your reason? Any reason will do. I liked every one of these on this list. Well, how do you take them? Just take them with a glass of water. They're in capsule form. If you're someone who has trouble swallowing, they are in capsule form. So you can literally break them open, put them into a spoonful of yogurt, peanut butter, whatever works for you or a child. These can be taken by children because they're food. They're not a drug. They're safe. And so we've literally had them given to babies that are in bottle stage, putting it into their bottle. So it's very, very safe. So Lincoln Optimum come in a 60 count bottle. They're designed to be taken twice a day, ideally morning and night, so that you get that every 12-hour span. Now, if you're forgetful and you're just not getting them, these products don't work through osmosis. They're not going to do you any good sitting in a bottle on your shelf. Yes, it's great that you thought to get them, but it won't do you any good if you don't get them in your body. So if you have to take 2 at night when you're brushing your teeth, because that's when you remember, then take 2 at night. But if you can do 1 morning and night and get into that habit, that is the best. Genomics has 30 in a bottle. It's designed for 1 a day. You can choose morning or evening. Listen to your body. Some people have energy burst when they take it in the morning. Other people have energy drain when they take it in the morning. Some people take it at night and it keeps them up. I sleep like a baby when I take it at night. Your body is going to tell you what it needs. So play with it a little bit and find the perfect time for you to take genomics. There's no right or wrong. It's just getting it in your body 1 time a day. For faster results, we suggest you double up at least on the Lincoln Optimend, so that you're taking 2 in the morning, 2 at night for the first week. It's going to help you see your results faster and start to get really on top of healing the cells, lowering the inflammation, and getting everything working right. And then taking that 1 genomics a day for most people is enough to signal everything and start to get that balance. Now, if you're really, really out of whack and you're stage 4 something, or you're really in a mess, you can take more. And I know people that take 3 or 4 genomics a day. It's your call, it's your body. Listen to it and see what's going to give you the best results. Are there any side effects? This is something I've never heard talked about on a call with the doctors, but let's face it, sometimes we see things. But with these products, there aren't any harmful side effects you need to watch out for. Oftentimes people start taking them because they want to see a specific result. You might not see that right away, but you might see the little things. So start to watch for the little blessings along your journey, like improved sleep habits or bathroom habits, or maybe less less brain fog, or more energy. Give your body the time that it needs to balance for the bigger, deeper things. They've taken maybe decades to get out of balance and to get into the disease state or the autoimmune disease state or whatever goes going on in your body. It's taken a long time for that to form. These are not a Band-Aid. These are going to go down and start to unravel the damage and start to get the balance. So give it time. The company stands behind them for a full 90 days. It takes 90 days for every cell in your body to turn over, but a lot of your disease tracks are pretty ingrained. So if you've got something really serious going on, it might take you 6 months or it might take you a year to really see the full extent of these products. But we suggest you just get on them and plan to take them every day like you would eat food. We're all eating and drinking every day as a matter of habit. We want you to get into the habit with these products because taking them over years is going to literally turn back your clock and help you to feel younger and even maybe start to look younger. And I can say that because I hear it from people that I haven't seen for a long time. And they're frustrated because they feel like they're getting older and they feel like I'm in a bubble. And it's just because I have these great products. I just have the little secret weapon of Activz Trifecta. Now, I am going to tell you, some people go through a little period where they feel a little worse before they feel a lot better. And that's unavoidable. If you've got toxins that have been built up in your body, they are going to have to come out for you to be at your best. I don't know any shortcut around that. I don't know any way around that. And some people will start to have that happen. It doesn't necessarily mean you're running for the bathroom all the time. Some people experience that, but it's very rare. More often, it's just little things. If you're not drinking enough water, toxins can come out through your skin. It might feel achy, or you might see just a little bit of bumpy rash or something. That it's just a sign the products are working and toxins are coming out. If you've ever taken an antioxidant, you've ever been sick and toxins have been built up in your body, or you live in an area where there's anything in the air or the water, which I think is probably all of us, there's things that have been built up in our body and have just been kind of protected by the body. Well, these products are going to come in and clean house. So when these things need to come out of the body, you want to be drinking enough water so that they can come out through natural means. It's going to be the most easy way to deal with it. If you really can't deal with it because it's really debilitating in you, you've got more toxins than the person next to you, and it's really causing problems, we don't want this to interfere with your life in any way. So if you find that the products the first week or two are causing any kind of issue, just cut your dose in half. It should stop. And then just be patient. Stay at a half dose for a week or two and then start to add back up to the full dose again. It just shows it's working. And the worst is not permanent. It just means your body is getting those things out. And not everybody experiences this. So corporate might not even like me talking about this, but I don't want you to be shocked if something just all of a sudden feels a little off. Might feel like a really light case of the flu for, a few hours, but it's the body balancing, and you're going to feel so much better on the other side because all that garbage will be out. So do yourself a favor and just be patient and know that they're working. So at this point, we don't know of any drugs that can't be taken with our Activz Trifecta. It doesn't mean there's not anything. I'm not a doctor, and I want to make sure that that's in there. I'm not trying to teach you, treat, prevent, cure, anything. I'm just trying to kind of give you an overview on the products. Obviously, we want you to take your products safely. So if you know going in that there's an ingredient that you're susceptible to, or that there's something that you react to, do it very carefully. Do it under the care of a doctor. But they are natural. And so right now we're not aware of anything that can't be taken with our products. It's like taking food with your medication. We don't suggest that you go cold turkey off of anything that you're on currently. Do make your doctor aware and let them know, so that if they start to see, like you're seeing, that all of a sudden you're improving, they might be needing to adjust the dose on your medication so they can wean you off gradually. Please, please, please don't just cut all your medications off and start taking these. We need to give it time to balance and time for it to be able to offset those medications. Do it wisely, but also understand if you're talking to your doctor and they don't get it and they're saying, oh, don't take supplements. Well, they only got 20 minutes of natural supplement training when they were in school on average. So it's not their fault. They don't know what can happen when you put the natural products into the body and let the body become the miracle. So they don't know, and it's okay. If you have one that just really doesn't get it and you still want to take these and you want to know what it's going to do for your specific disease, go to pubmed.gov and do some research, and we can show you how to do that. But just in a nutshell, you're going to go to pubmed.gov, type in your medical condition, followed by whichever of the products you think is going to be the most powerful for yours. So if you have a gut or brain issue and you want to study on Link, if Link's going to help, then you're going to type in your condition and you're going to type in butyric acid or butyrate. And butyrate is more commonly used in the medical journals. It's the same thing. So I use butyrate when I go to PubMed when I'm looking at something regarding Link. If you have something that is inflammatory and you want to go look at it, you type in your specific condition on PubMed and type in inflammation and see if lowering inflammation is going to make a difference on your situation. If it is, we know Optimum is going to lower inflammation. And if oxidative stress is one thing you're curious about, I have yet to find more than, well, I found 2 diseases that were so rare, no studies had been done on them. So we still had people take the NRF2 activation and they saw results, but there were no studies because they were so rare. But every other disease we've ever looked at in regards to oxidative stress is always listed as a leading cause. So if you can lower oxidative stress, it's going to have an impact on your disease. We don't know what it's going to do. We don't know how long it's going to take. We don't know what it's going to do first, but we know it's going to start to help you live a better quality of life. This is where I would go to find your expert advice, because then you're appealing to the mass of doctors around the world to who actually has studied your disease in regards to the product ingredients that we offer. If you're having surgery, I just wanted to throw this in just to be safe. We encourage people to go off the products about 2 weeks prior so that you're not lowering inflammation and doing things that might make your blood flow a little bit more smoothly and cause a little bit of trauma for the doctors when they're trying to close you up. We want to be able to make sure that your surgery goes really well. So 2 weeks is about enough to just go off the products, have your surgery, and then as soon as you're able, get back on them, because it's going to lower your scar tissue, it's going to lower your inflammation, it's going to speed your healing, it's going to help the cells to rebuild, all of those things that your body needs to do following surgery. Just a side note. So now you're probably asking yourself, can I afford them? Well, we have lots of different options here at Activz to make that possible. Obviously, if you're signing up as a business owner, you're going to be able to get the wholesale pricing. We even have that option for customers so they can get the very lowest price and get them at the wholesale price that the distributors and business owners pay. That means that you are a preferred customer. We don't encourage you to buy through the shop section on the website because that will make you a retail customer. And we want everybody to join either as a preferred customer or a distributor and get the best pricing. Also, they package them together. And anytime you buy a package versus individual products, you're going to save money. So we highly suggest the packages. The Trifecta has a package price. I believe it's $155 for all 3. It's worth every penny, every penny. But they aren't just a product company. They are also an income stream. So we can literally show you how you can get your product for free. So if that $155 is too much, I understand. I know the cost of gas. I know the rising cost of everything right now. And so my main focus with this company is really helping people create an income stream from it. But in regards to how it relates to the products, what we're talking about today, if you tell somebody about this and they become a customer, that's going to earn you 20% off of every order they make forever. This company pays that amount month after month after month for as long as they order. So you can tell as many customers as you want, and pretty soon your product is free. If you're a distributor, you're making that in money. If you're a customer telling other customers, you're actually earning 20% in points. So 20% of their product purchase price dollar for point is going to be put back in points towards your next order. And you can use those points and literally get your products for free if you've got a few people that are ordering under you. Or you can become a business owner, and we have a system that we can put you into where we can show you how you can make thousands of dollars a month or tens of thousands of dollars or more to literally create freedom in your life, be able to create a lifestyle like you've been wanting. That's a story for another day. But if you're intrigued by that, today you've learned about some of the products that we have backing us that are life-changing. We know the products are going to make a difference for every person that takes them. It's not a case of if, it's a case of when and what they're going to feel first. I have people sometimes that are like, oh, I took them a few times, I didn't feel anything. Guys, you're not an anomaly. There are millions of studies that have been done on these ingredients. We know what they do. We know that they're working deep inside your body. If you're not feeling it, it's just because it's down working on that DNA level. You're probably not feeling what it's doing for getting your body back into balance quite yet. You might feel it a month in, or you might feel it 2 or 3 months in, but we know you're going to feel it. And we know it's making a difference inside your body, either to help improve the system that's going on in there, or to be able to protect the health that's going on there. So if you're young and you're like, oh, I don't need this, I'm still healthy, be stronger at the gym, run faster, work out harder, recover faster, stay healthy so that you have that healthy immune system so you're not getting taken out by viruses that come through. Be able to think more clearly, react more quickly, be able to get by on less sleep, be able to sleep deeper when you need the sleep, be able to have the energy to get through your day without all of the crazy energy drinks that are on the market that are actually hard on your heart. This is safe and natural and going to be able to help your body to be at its best. Oh, and did I mention for the young people, the clear skin? Yeah, it's amazing. So even if your health is great, you're still going to want to be on this amazing product line. But if you're beyond the age of 20 and you're already starting to see that slow decline or quick decline where your health is going haywire, it's time to take back control and get back in charge of your health. You can learn more at activz.info in the product section or the technology section. Get back with the person that told you about this. We really just want you to become your best self. It's locked inside you. It's time to unlock it. It's time to be able to take back control, feel your best, and start to look your better self and really be able to be at your best for the rest of your life. This is Activz. Thanks for taking a look at this, and get back and get your questions answered because we want you to take that next step.